Hi everyone, welcome to Insightful Maths. This is session number 2 of square and square root topic that we have done in the previous class. So I hope you have watched that video. If not, please watch that video and then start this one because this is the continuation of what we have already done. If you have not liked, subscribed or followed my channel, please do the same. Okay, so let's continue. Then in the previous session, we have already understood all these properties of the square numbers. That means the square number can be written as the odd square number can be written as the sum of two consecutive natural numbers, or the product of two consecutive odd and even natural numbers can also be determined using this property, the sum of two, the difference of two, and the square minus 1. If not, please go through that video. So I am continuing with a new topic, which is Pythagorean triplet. You must have studied in grade 7 that in a right angle triangle, I am giving you a recap. If I have a right angle triangle, let's say A, B and C. Okay, these two are the arms of this right angle triangle, and the longest side, which is opposite to the right angle triangle, this is known as your hypotenuse. So what does that property says? This longest side, hypotenuse square, is equal to the sum means addition. Sum of what? The sum of two numbers. Which two numbers? The square of the base, that is AB square, and this vertical height or the perpendicular AC square. That was Pythagoras theorem. Okay? Pythagorean triplet, if we talk about, triplet means the group of three numbers. So Pythagorean triplet should be a triplet or a group of three numbers which follows Pythagoras theorem. So if any number is being given, if any triplet is given, let's say 3, 4, 5. And question says, is it a Pythagorean triplet? So what you are going to check? The longest side is always the hypotenuse. It will not be told to you that this is the hypotenuse, this is base and this is height. It is but obvious. The longest side will always be your hypotenuse. So you need to check longest side square should be equal to the sum of the square of rest two numbers. बाकी दो number कौन सा है? 3 and 4. So 5 square should be equal to the sum of 3 square and 4 square. 5 square is 25, 3 square is 9, and 4 square means 4 into 4, that is 16. 9 plus 16 is 25 and left hand side is 25. Are we getting both sides equal? Yes. So your answer will be yes, it is a Pythagorean triplet. This is one category of question. Another category of question in grade 8 now that you will be getting is one number of the Pythagorean triplet will be given to you, and it will be specified that it is just a one number or the biggest number or the smallest number. So you have to read the question carefully and then attempt it. Okay, so you need to find another two numbers of the triplet. Here the question is, you have to find a Pythagorean triplet whose the smallest member is 8. Baki do number should be greater than 8. This is the condition. There might be triplets wherein 8 can be combined with other numbers, but the number may be lesser than 8 as well. हमें वो नहीं लेना है. The smallest member has to be 8. You need to remember the formula for the three numbers: twice of m square minus 1 and m square plus 1. For any value of m, twice of m square minus 1, m square plus 1, this gives you your Pythagorean triplet. This you need to remember. So ये जो given number 8 है, it should be equal to one of these numbers. Okay? It is just hit and try, so I need to put 8 equal to any one of these. Easiest way here, which I can make out, 8 is an even number. So if I put 2m equal to 8, I can easily get the value of 8. So twice of m is equal to 8. Linear equations in one variable. 2 is multiplied here. So on another side, it will divide 8. And what is the value of m I am getting? It is 4. Understand one thing, one of the numbers twice of m, it is already given 8. ठीक है? This number we have just substituted equal to 8. One number is already there. You need to find other two numbers. अब इन दोनों को जानने के लिए you have to get the value of m. We have calculated the value of m, which is equal to 4. Which is the second number now as per the formula? It is m square minus 1. M is 4. So it is 4 square minus 1. 4 square is 4 into 4, that is 16 minus 1, it is 15. Understood? Third number as per the formula is m square plus 1, which is 4 square plus 1, 16 plus 1, it is equal to 17. So you have got all the three numbers. 1, 8 was already given. M square minus 1, you have got 15. M square plus 1 is 17. Question said that 8 has to be the smallest member. So out of this triplet, it has to be, answer has to be written in like this. 8, 7, 15, 17. Is 8 the smallest number? Answer is yes. अगर आप इन दोनों में से कुछ और put करोगे, you will get another triplet, but the numbers can be lesser than 8. So that means you need to try with some other combination. It goes like this. ठीक है? I hope this much is understand. You can rewatch it once again if you have any doubt. 2m, m square minus 1, m square plus 1. One of the numbers equal to 8. 8 is already given. Find the value of m and substitute here. You will get other two members. Coming to the next topic now. In this video, we'll be covering the first exercise of square and square root as well. Okay. So next topic is finding the square without multiplication. The square क्या होता है? For example, 4 square. So what do we do? 4 into 4, which is 16. It is a one-digit number, so finding the square in this manner is easy. Another way out, if you are having 2 or 3-digit number, if I have to find 15 square without multiplying 15 into 15, multiply बिना करे, some other method has to be used for finding. So what you are going to do, you have to split this 15 in two parts. Advisable, one part should have zeros. 10, 100, 1000. It has to be like this. So I can write 15 as 10 plus 5. Iska square. This much is okay. 10 plus 5 का square. The rule says, first number square. पहले आप first number का square लो. Plus twice of first number into second number, first number into second number, plus the square of second number. What we are doing? First number ka square, second number ka square. Please have a look. Twice of first number and second number. So what is 10 square? It is 100 plus 5 into 2 is 10. 10 into 10 is 100 plus 5 into 5 is 25. 100 plus 100 is 200 and 200 plus 25 is 225. That's your answer. If you calculate 15 into 15, you will again be getting the same answer. So the rule here or the formula here is, if you have two numbers a and b, so a plus b ka square, what we have done? First number ka square plus second number ka square plus twice of first number and second number. This holds true for any combination of number. You can try finding the square of 13 using the same property. You can split like 10 plus 3 ka whole square. Then you will do 10 square, twice of first number, second number plus second number square. Okay? Calculate it yourself and recheck your answer. Another now, finding the square root by prime factorization. Generally, we use this method for finding the square root of the number. The square root means the reverse of square. If I say 2 square is 4, iska matlab under root of 4, going back, under root of 4 is equal to 2. If 3 square is equal to 9, that means if I go back, under root of 9 is equal to 3. Okay, it goes like this. For smaller numbers, we can orally do that. For smaller numbers, we can do that orally. For the bigger numbers, we need to have a rule. Let's find it here. Prime factorization means writing the number as the product of its prime factors. 36, it is divisible by 2. 2 into 1 is 2. 2, 8, 16. 2 into 9 is 80 and 9 can be written as 3 into 3. Okay. So 36, we are finding the square root of 36. This is the symbol of square root like this. So under the square root, 36 can be written as 2, 2, 3 and 3. The product of these numbers 2, 2, 3 and 3. Inside the root, make the pairs of similar number. 2 and 2 similar, 1 pair. 3 and 3 similar, 1 pair. Out of these similar numbers, one number will come out and rest everything will vanish. In दोनों 2 में से 1 2 out of these 3, 1 3 out. Take the product and your answer is 6. Yes, under root of 36 is 6. इसका मतलब 6 square is 36. It is 36 only. Okay. Let us check for 100 also. 100. If I divide by 2, it is 50. 50 divided by 2 is 25. 25 is divisible by 5. Again like this. So that means under root of 100 we are finding. Give me the answer quickly. We are finding under root of 100, which is under the root 2, 2, 5 and 5. What did I say? You need to make the pair of the numbers. Pair ban gaya. From each pair, one number will come out. इसमें से 2 gone out, इसमें से 5 gone out, and this under root will be banished. So answer is 5 into 2, that is 10. It is verified because 10 square is what? It is 100. So what should be the under root of 100? That should be going back to this number. It is equal to 10. You can please practice this method, prime factorization, for the bigger numbers as well. Okay, now let's moving on to the next topic, square root by repeated subtraction. Sometimes the method will be listed. You have to use prime factorization or repeated subtraction or the long division. So it is very much necessary to first understand which method is being asked and then go ahead. Repeated subtraction, I'll do something, observe it carefully and then I'll explain. Repeated subtraction of consecutive odd numbers. ठीक है, ये आप याद रखना. Repeated subtraction of consecutive odd numbers only we take. 25 we are starting with, which is the first odd number. It is 1. So 25 minus 1, it is 24. ठीक है, continue with this number now. 24 minus, which is the next odd number after 1, it is 3. So 24 minus 3 is 21. Continue with 21, which is the next odd number after 3, it is 5. So what is 21 minus 5? It is equal to 16. Continue with 16 minus 7. 16 minus 7 is how much? It is 9. Now continue with 9 minus the next odd number after 7 is 9. It is getting me 0. Once you get 0, you have to stop here. ठीक है, हमने क्या किया? From the given number, we have subtracted the series of the consecutive odd numbers and we have picked the initial number as this the answer. ठीक है, how many steps have we taken to complete this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Count the number of steps. 5 steps we have taken. So that means this number 25, it is the square of this 5, or we can say that under root of 25 is equal to the number of steps. And how many steps we have taken? Answer is 5. ठीक है, you can do this for other numbers as well. Just keep subtracting 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11 accordingly and count the number of steps. जितना भी step होगा, that is your under root. This is repeated subtraction method. Coming on to one of the most important method, that is by long division. The number here is 144. We'll do for both the numbers. Please mind, it is a 3-digit number. The step number 1 has to be making the pair. ठीक है, starting from the right hand side. From right hand side, this is the first pair. What alone is left out, let it be. So we are having two pairs of numbers starting from right hand side. First pair is 44, another single digit is 1. Now what you are going to do, you have to make a division symbol like this. Make a division table like this. Now after this, what we are going to do, look for the number which multiplied by itself either should be equal to this number or lesser than this one. It is 1 only. So 1 into 1, it will give me 1. If I take 2, so 2 into 2 is 4, but it is greater than 1. So I have to start with 1. 1 multiplied by 1 is 1. Difference of 1 and 1 is 0. I hope till here it is understood. Now this second pair, not 1 by 1, the whole pair will go down. So now my number is 44. Okay. Take the double of the number at the top. You have to take the double of the number. अगर यहाँ पे 2 होता तो you would have taken 4 here. It is 1. Double of 1 is 2. I am taking 2 here. Now put a blank. I have to put a digit here such that if it is 2 blank, अगर मैं यहाँ 1 डालती तो 21 into 1. If I put 2 here, so 22 into 2. If I put 3 here, so 23 into 3. It has to be calculated like this. Now 21 into 1 is 21. It is less of 22 into 2. It is 44. Am I getting the same number? So I will put 2 here, 2 at the top. So 22 into 2, I'm getting 44 and the difference is 0. So this is your answer. Under the root, 144 is equal to 12. Okay, let's do one more question based on the same concept. I'm taking a 4-digit number here. It is 3136. Step number 1, making the pair of two numbers starting from the right hand side. 2 numbers here and 2 numbers here. Now make a division table like this. After division table, what we are going to do, look for 2 similar numbers. If multiplied, you should get either this 31 or something lesser than this. आप देखो, if I take 4 square, that is 16 lesser. If I take 5 square, that is 25. If I take 6 square, that is 36. But 36 is greater than 31. मुझे यहाँ तक नहीं जाना. You have to start from 5. 5 into 5, that is 25. This much is understood. Now take the difference of 31 and 25. That is equal to 6. After taking the difference, this whole pair has to go down. You have got 636. What did I say? Now take the double of this number. What is the double of 5? That is 10. Double means into 2. Now the beginner number has to be 10. After 10, I have to put a digit here. Okay? And this number has to be multiplied by that digit. अगर मैं 10 के बाद 1 डालती हूँ तो 101 into 1. If I put 2, 102 into 2. If I put, let's say 4, 104 into 4. Okay, so we have to check for different combinations to get this number. Now, if I check for 4, 4 into 4 is 16 and 4 into 1 is 4. It is very much lesser. Now, let us understand one thing. How do we get 6 as a digit on 1's place? How do we get 6 at 1 place? या तो मैं 4 का स्क्वायर लेती हूँ, वो 16 बनता है. देखो, 6 at 1 position. And if I take 6 square, then I get 36. 1's position पे 6 तभी आता है when I'm taking the square of either 4 or 6. It can be 14, 16, it can be 24, 26, anything. But 1's digit has to be 4 and 6. We have just tried with 4. I'm trying with 6 now. 106. यहाँ पे मैंने अगर 6 लिया तो 1 more 6 has to go up. Let us check. 106 into 6. 6 into 6 is 36. 6 into 0 is 0. And 3 as it is, 6 into 1 is 6. Am I getting the same number? So 106 into 6, your answer is 636 and it is solved. Your answer is 56. Okay, so it comes with practice. Do more questions based on this long division method. Now we are starting exercise 6.1. Many parts are there, so few parts I will be picking. Other parts you can do easily yourself. Question number 1 says, what will be the unit digit of the square of the following number? Unit digit means ones digit. So if I take first part, it is asking if we find 81 square, what will be, जो भी number होगा, what will be ones digit? I have told you already, I have explained in the previous video, we need not to find the complete number. हम क्या करेंगे? 81 into 81, just multiply these two. 1 into 1 is 1. यहाँ पर कुछ भी number हो, hardly makes any difference because we are told, we are asked to find just the ones digit or the unit digit. So answer is 1 here. Have a look here, let's say for third part. Number given is 799. It is asking, if I find the square of this number, what will be the ones digit? हम क्या करेंगे? 799 into 799. 9 into 9 is 81. 1 will come here and 8 go up. अब जो भी हम calculation करें, whatever is the number we are least bothered, we have got the ones digit. So your answer is 1 here. Now we can do this orally also. 1, 2, 3, 4. What will be the square, ones digit of the square of this number? 4 into 4 is 16. And 16 का ones digit क्या होता है? 1, 2, 3, 4 into 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 into 4 is 16. 1 will go as a carryover and we have got our ones digit. Answer is 6 here. Once more, if you take the last part, if you take the square of this number, so 5 into 5 is 25. हमें 25 मिला. What is the ones digit? 5 here. So your answer is 5. I hope first question is understood. Let's move to the second question. The following numbers are obviously not perfect square. You have to give reason. If you remember, in the previous video, the first introduction video, I have already told you that the numbers ending with 2, 3, 7, 8, they are never the perfect square. Perfect square numbers only end with 0, 1, 4, 5, 6, 9 and 0 has to be repeated even number of times. So अगर कोई number 2, 3, 7, 8 पर finish होता है, it can never be a perfect square. So let's have a look at the numbers which are ending with 2, 3, 7, 8. Have a look. Ones digit 7 cannot be perfect square. Ones digit 3 cannot be. Ones digit 8 cannot be. Odd number of zeros cannot be. 1, 3, 7, 8. Okay. It is coming with 2. Cannot be. Odd number of zeros, again it cannot be. So you can write the reason. Perfect square numbers only end with 0, 1, 3, 4, 6, 9 and it never 0, 1, 4, 5, 6, 9 and it never ends with odd number of zeros or 7, 3 and this one 2. Okay, so you can either, if you even get confused, you can also find out the square root, but please remember that these numbers, the square numbers never end with these digits. Have a look. 0, 1, 4, 5, 6, 9. Answer is yes. But if it is 2, 3, 7, 8, it is absolutely no. 2, 3, 7, 8, absolutely no. In this particular question, we were getting those digits only, 2, 3, 7, 8 or the odd number of zeros. So your answer is no here. Question number 3. The square of which of the following will be an odd number? How can we determine if the answer be odd or even? We have to just find the ones digit like we have done in question number 1. If ones digit is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, your answer will be odd, otherwise even. And I hope you all know how to find the ones digit. So first question here, question number 3, first part, number is 431. If I find the square of this number, मुझे खाली 1 का square करना है and 1 का square is always 1. So whatever your answer is, one's digit will be 1 only and it will be an odd number. Okay, this much is understood. Now, I'd rather even you can also do like this only. Let me do this one. If it is 1179, what is the square of 9? 81, two-digit number. What is the ones place for? Answer will again be what? Okay, let's move to question number 4. You have to observe this pattern now and you have to fill in the numbers here. अब आप देखो when it is 101 का square, 1 is repeated 2 times, so we have gone till 2. 10201. अगर मेरे पास यहाँ पर 2 zeros है बीच में and 2 ones, we have gone till 1, 2. We are just inserting how many zeros are there in between. Now, how many zeros are here? 4. So you have to insert 4 zeros here and 4 zeros here. Okay, it is following the pattern. No 0, no 0, 1 0, 1 1 0, 2 zeros, 2 2 0. Now, you can easily continue with this one. Just count the number of zeros. 1, these many zeros, 2, these many zeros and 1. Okay? Question number 5. 11 squared, 121. All these things are given to you. Now, how is it going if 1, 1, 1 repeated 3 times? So, we have got till 1, 2, 3 and the reverse order separated by zeros. अब अगर मेरे पास नंबर है 1, 1, 1, 1, we are having 1 repeated 4 times. So 1, 2, 3 and 4 and then reverse order. ठीक है, यही हो रहा है 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. 1 is repeated 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and the reverse order, and you just need to insert zeros in between. Okay, and that's your answer. We are left with few more questions like this one I have already discussed. 6, 7, 8 we are left with. 6, 7, 8, 9. Just try to do these questions. If you will not be able to do these questions, I will make sure to discuss these questions in the next video where we'll be doing exercise 6.2 and 6.3. Okay, practice these questions. It is just understanding based. I have already given you the formulas for doing the same. For example, say 49 as the sum of 7 odd numbers. Which series do we take? It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Okay, 7 odd numbers are there and 7 square is 49. In the similar manner, if you continue this series till 11 odd numbers, you will get this answer. How many numbers lie between the square of these numbers? That means how many numbers between 12 square and 13 square? I told you double of the smaller number. So 2 times 12, answer is 24, and the same rule will be followed for these two. So please do not forget to complete the questions. Repeat the video, rewatch it once again if you are unable to understand or any doubts are there. And please see the next session as well for 6.2 and 6.3. Please like, subscribe and follow my channel. Thank you so much for watching.